Doing special Sunday evening here on the Tuckerverse channel. Yes, we're live today. Almost back to the week. Back to Monday tomorrow. Back to work. Back to the grind. But we got a special treat for you tonight. Long overdue. He's in there talking to my wife right now, but he's coming on here in a few. Your special guest. Used to be one of my prime guests, but he's our special guest tonight. JRTrucking is back, so let's see if he pops on here in a minute. Let's see. Let's let some people come on in, with us on a Sunday evening, 23rd of August. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you people come on in. I'm gonna be starting the show pretty soon. All right, guys. Hey, Faith, what's going on? I got JRTrucking coming on here in a minute. He's talking to my wife right now on the phone, but as soon as he gets done, he's gonna be popping on here live on the show tonight. Oh, he's a little shy, guys, so we'll just give him a few. It's the first time we've got a hold of him in a month or two, so I'm bringing him back into reality. You can hear my little chicken there. I got a new chicken today. This was just born today in the incubator, hatched out. So I hope everybody having a good weekend. What's left of it? God, it's been quick. Good side note. Friday night, the football team won 21-0 against the Soto Bulldogs over in Arcadia. Tough battle. 6-0 there, almost at halftime. 5 minutes before halftime, freaking lightning alarm went off. About an hour and a half delay, which really sucked. It made the game very long. And within the comeback, we got another touchdown, so it was 14-0. And then, of course, halftime. And then we had the second quarter. We scored another one. We should have scored two more, but had a few mess-ups. But we did win 21-0. We beat the Soto now 3 years in a row. Blanked them 3 years in a row. Goose egged their ass. They almost got there at the last quarter, on the fourth. Almost slipped up and gave them a touchdown. But they fumbled the ball. One of our guys got the ball back, and they ended the game. So, but we were late getting in. It was 1:30 in the morning before getting home. So it was a long Friday night. It was on in the Saturday morning. So then they had to be back, for football film the next morning. So it was a long night, quick, return. But we'll see. I'm waiting for him. That's waiting. But we got JRTrucking coming on tonight. So gonna have a little truck driver news for everybody. Come on in, guys. Come on in. I see people popping in, popping out. Come on, join the chat. Anything you want to talk about, we'll talk about it. Whoever's in the news or in the sports, we got football coming back. I did see Tampa lost still tonight against the Bills, but Deion Sanders' son got kicked off the team. Well, it's the deadline. So they kicked him off because I guess he threw a punch and got ejected from the game. What a stupid ass move, because he was doing pretty good. But the way it goes. Oh, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's JRTrucking.
What's up, bro?
There he is, guys. I told him I put a special guest tonight. We got JRTrucking, man. It's been a while. Look at him, man. He's got that beard. He's got that beard full and thick right now. Look at it. He got a big old beard. Since the last time I seen him, he had like a thin beard. Now it's got get a little little thicker out there. See, I cut my beard a little bit. See, I shortened my beard a little bit. Yeah, I know. But look, I shortened my beard a little bit. See, mine's a little shorter than it used to be. So
And what's up with your beard, man? I see you're playing with it, man. You're trimming it here and
I
there.
trimmed
Why?
it down. I trimmed it down a little bit. It was a little. I'm trying to make it.
You gotta let it get ugly, man. You
Well,
gotta let it get
dude, it
ugly.
looked like a goat. It was like this. It went like here, but it was just didn't. It wouldn't come together good. So I trimmed it down. Oh man, we got a lot. Man, we got a lot to talk about since the last time we've hanged out and talked. Man, there's a lot of stuff that's happened. Um, did you? Well, you didn't ever hear about my phone situation, did you?
No, what happened?
All right. Well, we were on Verizon wireless forever. For 2 or 3 years. So
Yeah.
well, we got a new oh, there's space says hello JRTrucking. So we finally got not well, yeah, Comcast. Well, Xfinity, their same company, finally came in our area for internet. So they like 2 months ago they finally came. So we got we signed up for, we had a CenturyLink forever, which was, their service was terrible. I was paying over $100 something for a month for them, and it's like dial up. So we got Xfinity. So which Xfinity is really fast, man. They're super fast. So we got the thing. It's $65 a month for 5 years locked in. So that's all it costs for every month for 5 years. It's locked in. So that's good. That's pretty good. Half the bill what I was paying. So, and the speed's like 5-6 times faster than it was. So they got mobile services. So he was like, well, they had a deal where you get a line free for a year, and then after that it's $40. And then every other line you add on it is $20. So I was like, well, we'll do that. We're tired of paying way too much more money for Verizon. So we got signed up, got all the kids finally on it, and this phone
Yeah.
right here, I had a
Nada,
problem
no
with it.
la suban, que está malita de la espalda. Sí.
The phone I got right now was having a problem with it. The back was cracked, so it was exposed. But also
Mhm.
the battery was messing up. I was only getting a 30% maximum charge. So battery was about to die.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, it's time for a new phone. So
Uh huh.
we got a refund for other phone. Well, they still ain't got it yet, but they're supposed to give us money back for our changeover. So
Yeah.
I ordered the new iPhone 16 from them. Uh, Ordered a week, and then they messed up, so they had to reorder it. They messed up on some orders. So my phone was like, I was getting where I couldn't even take it to work because I had to plug it into the battery chargers, all blocks and all that, and it just was not, it's shutting off every 5 minutes. So I finally get my phone in. It's been like 2 weeks. I guess from FedEx. So they missed me the first day, so they delivered the next day. Well, somebody stole my phone out of the box. They ripped the box and retaped it. It looked like, you know, so it could have been the FedEx people, it could have been the warehouse. I don't know. So, dude, it was another 2 weeks where we had to get a police report and this and that. But they had my phone where I could not put another phone on the damn line. I was gonna call them here in a little while because they still got it where it's that way. And so I couldn't even get a $20 phone, and I said, "Well, I'm trying to get a phone from you." And I went there last week. I was pissed. I went there last Saturday. And they said, "Well, we still can't." They showed it. They refunded like full amount, so I wouldn't owe nothing on the phone. So it's like taken out, but they still got the phone line under, like, I call it the phone line's under it's hostage. It's taken hostage.
Yeah.
But this phone still here works, but I can't put another phone on.
Bro, Jose, man.
So I said, well, hell, I went down to this place down here. They fix phones and stuff, and they fixed the battery. They $100 for the battery, and
Mhm.
and then they had to. I got a good case. I ordered me a 70. I got me a $70 like non case. It won't drop or nothing because the back of my phone right now is cracked open. You can see the insides of the phone. So they're supposed to be
Yeah.
this week. I had to order the plate thing. It's like $200, which I didn't have it
Mhm.
freaking hurt me because I didn't have the funds because all my money's tied up because they had to give me a refund. it was all tied up in that other phone and tied up with my trade-in thing. And I still hadn't
Yeah.
got that. And then I'm like, well, dude, so that freaking hurt me bad last month from the finances. But they
Yeah.
fixed it next week. So I was like, I'm just staying with this phone. I said, y'all just cancel that shit and get it off my phone. Because I was pissed. I was about ready to say, I'm going to go to another service. The problem is, I can't really afford it because they're cheap. Because I'm already paying like all our lines for less than $100. So can't beat that. And it's unlimited. So it's just their customer service is terrible. They're
I
terrible.
bet, bro.
But like I said, once I get the phone fixed, I'm fine. It's just that's what I was telling. I was so mad. I was like, dude, it's like me getting a car from a dealership, and they order, and the guy's driving it to my house, and the guy wrecks it halfway and runs it off the road and takes off. That's not my fault. That's not my problem. You got to take care of the customer, and you gonna bring in the car, and that's what a dealership would do. Well, I was telling these guys, I was like, I never received the phone. As the phone was stolen
Yeah.
in the mail before I even touched the phone. I said, you take care. I said, Dad was acting like it's over. $700 phone. They act like it's $1 million phone. I was like, dude, that's what your insurance for. And what was so bad about it, I had insurance on the phone also. I was like, I didn't even have insurance on the phone I never got. So I said, so it's easy. You send me another phone. You know? but
Yeah.
but here's the good thing. All the bitching and complaining me and my wife did, all the, because it's $25, was it startup fees for each phone? All my kids and everything. All that got waived. All that stuff. Where my bill would have been like a couple $100, for all that, that first month we do it was only like $100.
Yeah.
And then this next month, I still been bitching on that. I suppose I'm gonna have to pay $17 for the next month. So, which is good in a way, but it was just the aggravation. Well,
Yeah.
the thing was, it's like, oh, that's good and dandy, but I still don't have a phone. That was the thing. So I'm gonna send them that bill that I had to buy a new battery and all that to fix his phone because I can't wait. I need it for work. I've now been in work 2 weeks, and this has been going on for 3.5 weeks,
Oh wow.
4 weeks. So
No, but at least you got it resolved, man. You got it covered.
no, I got it covered, but it put me in a bind because I didn't have the funds to do it because I'm still trying to get the refunds and stuff. I have to have it for work, and then
Yeah.
and for my health too. I need to have a phone because I can't just be having to go anywhere. And what if I pass out or I got health issues? I can't just I got to have a phone because something happened. I need to be able to have something to call somebody or do something. I just can't just not have a phone. But that happened a couple weeks. So that's been a couple weeks just pain in the butt. I'll tell you one thing. Customer service on things is garbage today. Well, this is another thing. I told them, I said, it's easy. You go in their computer and you fix it. This is 2025. My God, just going. It's not that hard to fix something on a computer.
Yeah.
They make it, and I mean, I can see if we're like talking about a house or something. We're talking about like a $600 phone. I'm like, good, it ain't that hard to fix.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. 4 people watching. What's going on, people? Come on in, chat, hang out, hit that like button. Um, but it's crazy, man. As I said, customer service is total garbage today. That's on everything. You go into even going to stores and stuff. Man, I work for retail, man. They always said customers right. Not always, but most times they're right. I mean, if they're gonna try to steal from you, you can't say that. But legitimate customer, you always say the customer's right. And you take care of it. Usually take care of even the ones that try to screw you over and bad. You still try. They always tell us try to take care of them. Unless they're trying, unless you can, if it's a crime situation, stealing or something like that. That's kind of. I remember one time at Walmart, I had a guy. I got a guy bringing a damn air conditioner, and it was funny. And then, every time they usually take care of stuff, even if it's not even there. But this damn air conditioner looked like he just ripped it off somebody's house and brought it in, which is shady in the first place. And then I was like, okay, well, because pretty much, they will. but the freaking thing had Sears wrote on the side of it.
Oh
So I
wow,
was like, dude,
that's crazy, bro.
I'll have to have this approved by the store manager. I said, I'm not going to be able to approve this. And well, even the store manager denied it, so I better cover my ass on that one. But I was pissed about it, dude. If you bought, we don't own Sears, so kind of a little. But I've seen in the past where that they would kiss their ass and give it to them. But see, stuff like that, I don't think the customer's right. You come, that's personally, that's can be considered you trying to steal from me. But if it wouldn't have Sears on it, we'd probably I'd easily just we would have just easily cleared it over. But it was kind of shady situation. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Is that the park? That,
Nah,
where's the lizard at?
it's by my grandma's house.
Yeah, that park you took me, right?
Yeah. No, that's not the. This is not the park. This is just another lake, another
Mm.
little pond.
Has they got no fishing signs on that?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of fish in there.
No, but do they have it where you can fish? Does it say no fishing?
Well, yeah, all of them has no fishing, bro, because
Oh, okay.
they're not like ponds. They're human
Yeah,
made
yeah.
ponds.
Dude, I watched this funny video yesterday. What's my boy? I talked to Chatwin sometime. A guy named Hood. It's called Hood Fishing Entertainment. He's a
Mm-hmm.
black guy with dreads. But he goes out there and he was he was fishing in a pond like that in one of them neighborhoods down there. And his friend lived on the pond. I guess if you live there, you can fish. I don't know if it's one of some situation. God, this old white Karen came out there and she was hollering and screaming. He's like, "You got to no trespassing." And his buddy still worked there. She called the police already in. They said it was fine. And oh man, oh my God, I was like, old Batman, this old Karen. She's screaming and hollering. So you're like, got a black man with dreads catching my fish in my ponds. Fucking old people, man. Oh my God. Some of these people, man, they're so
Hey,
freaking.
so I'm gonna do a little 20 minute. You motivated me, man. I'm gonna do a little 20 minute live.
Definitely, definitely. Definitely. When do you want to do it? Let's see what I've been on. 17 minutes.
I'm just gonna do a 20-minute live.
What do you want? Well, let me hit the. We'll hit the 30 minutes and we'll jump on you. We'll do yours.
Let's see how it goes. I
Yes.
haven't been live in like 3 months, bro.
We got about 13 minutes. We'll do about 13 more minutes. Oh, I was gonna Well, this was another topic I was gonna bring you up because we're gonna do topics now. I was gonna. But do you want to bring it up on yours? You know about that truck driver who killed those people in Fort
Oh,
Pierce.
that's a big topic. That's a big topic right
Do you
there.
want to do it on yours? Or you want to do it on
Yeah,
yours?
we'll do it on mine if
All
you
right, we'll
want.
do that one on yours. Cause
Yeah.
that's a good topic to bring up.
That's a mega big topic.
Yeah, so we'll do it on yours. That'll be a highlight of your show coming up. So guys, we're gonna hang on here for another about 12 minutes. Then we're gonna go over to JRTrucking. Faith, go ahead and put his link in the chat for people can subscribe. Go subscribe to it and be able to jump on there and watch us. We're gonna talk about. All right, I'm gonna just bring up the subject. This happened, I think, was it last week? I believe last
It
week.
was last week, yeah, on the turnpike.
Last week.
Northbound.
This has a lot of major topics added
It
to it.
happened right there in Fort Pierce.
Yeah, Fort Pierce. All right, we had a truck driver did some kind of weird. He did some illegal turn across the whole damn intersection and killed 3 to 4 people in 2 different cars. He didn't get hurt, I understand. But he killed quite a few people, and they got video of this guy doing this a couple other times, a couple places. All right, this guy. One thing, he's illegal. They found out he was illegal. I guess he's from India or something. It doesn't matter where he's from. He still was illegal. He got his driver license and all these things done in California and over there in Washington State, somewhere over there. So, and then I guess he's been doing this for like 2 years. So and he didn't even pass the test. What I understand, he didn't pass the driver's test or something. Somehow he got his license. They gave it to him anyway. And when they did, I guess after he had this wreck, they did what did they do? A thing like 10 question sign test or some kind of thing. He passed 1 out of 10. He didn't know his road signs. He didn't know I guess emergency situations, all kind. He didn't know crap. So and well, I don't blame. And with this, and then the guy, then went on top of that, the guy took off and ran, and he was trying to race country. So that's going to be our topic when we go to JRTrucking. There's a lot into it, so we'll go into details on it. Because I watched it, I watched a couple things and was reading on the thing, so we'll go into detail on that. So if anybody got any input on that, let us know. And it ties to it, not just. I think it's going to be a lot of new laws going to be added. And I think, for like JR, it's going to be a lot of aggravation added because here's the fact, because they're going to have the DOT is going to be like hornet nests. They're going to be start every time they see a truck going down the road. They're going to be like they're a hornet going after them. It ain't going to be smooth driving certain times because they're going to be looking if you scratch your ass, you're going to be trying to pull you up.
This guy. Let me tell you something. This guy is total moron.
Well, yeah,
Like
I'm saying there's a lot into this. So in about 9 minutes, guys, we're gonna go over and we're gonna have a full discussion. That's probably it probably the whole damn live because we probably won't talk about something. There's a lot, especially if y'all come in there and tell us his facts and questions about it. And I mean, I got a truck driver right here, and he knows the rules. So he's legit. He's passed the test, and he knows the rules about what to do's and don'ts, and what you should and not to do. So the guy who did this stuff, and his staff, and there's probably lots more of them out there, and it's scary. And it was scary about it. Just the other week, we had a truck. We've had 2 truck driver crashes right here in town. And I supposedly, and I don't know, I get this whole story. Supposedly, right here, and Lily had to go around town just to get home. And supposedly, when they found a guy hit a truck, but when they looked in the truck, I guess he had a bunch of marijuana and drugs all in it. So there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of crazy people out there, man.
Mm-hmm. So if they're driving illegally already, they're doing probably doing some shady situations on top of that. Could be it could be human trafficking, could be drugs, could be all kind of stuff. So that's the thing to take. And it doesn't help these liberal, sanctuary city states allowing these people to do that. They shouldn't even be here in the first place. And on top of that, being on the highway, driving vehicles that could kill people.
Exactly, bro.
Because I mean, you could kill anybody with a bicycle or a small car, but a full-size 18-wheeler running across a highway through a ditch and across another highway. That's not, especially on especially I-95. It was Turnpike or it was I-95.
It's Turnpike.
Turnpike. Which speed limits are 70 up to 70 miles an hour. You do a quick.
Bro, he didn't give no signal. He didn't.
No, but I'm just saying, you do a quick turn across there, dude. The people don't expect to see a semi. Because here's the problem: you ain't supposed to turn it. You ain't supposed to go across that. There's only designated areas like
officers.
Only officers or
emergency vehicles.
Yeah, because I don't even think because you're not supposed to just go to the next exit and turn around.
No, not at all.
Because what is they track you by what you call it? It used to be now Turnpike used to be have tickets, so they would track you, but that's how they do your miles. But now everything is electronic. They just go by your tags now. Because a lot of I've noticed that they said most, or even Yeehaw is not even you could just drive through it now. It's all tag or fast pass now. There's no people there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask you this. I think this was before school, like 3 weeks ago. Did they have a big detour from Yeehaw Junction to go around to St. Cloud? About 3
2
weeks.
days. That delayed me like 2 hours one day.
About 3 weeks ago, right? About 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I saw that. I was trying to call you one time to see if you got tied up on that.
I had to get off in Fort Pierce and then get a detour all the way to 95 and go up 95.
Oh, so that's a wait. Well, there was what they were doing. The detour is at Yeehaw. They were getting them and going by and going up 441 all the way up to Holy Paul, then cutting across the St. Cloud that way.
Yeah, I got
That's
95,
what.
but went up
So you did it
95.
that way, okay? But that's what they was telling me. They would. I told them, I said, I wouldn't want to be going up 441 by Yeehaw because I can't imagine the traffic. Because that's a
That
two
will
lane.
take forever, man.
Well, from Yeehaw up to Holy Hall, that's a 2 lane small road.
Yeah.
Could you
Nah, and it's
imagine?
really
You
dangerous for
imagine the
trucks.
traffic with the semis and stuff? Oh my!
It's really, really dangerous for trucks, man. I don't
Very
recommend that
dangerous.
road for nobody.
And that was the bypass. That was the
You
bypass.
stay you stay broken there, and with a truck, man, you're pretty much sitting ducks
Yeah.
because you have nowhere to pull over. Like there's only two
Because
roads.
it's a 2 lane in the middle of the woods road,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's dark. You talk about being dark. It is dark. There
Hmm.
is no light. There's no lights on
Yep.
that road. It is dark because you
Can you
might be
imagine
going.
the accidents are there? Imagine
Yep.
the accidents, bro.
Well, the thing is, you see a light, and there ain't probably another person. There's like miles where there's nobody living. And then you'll see
Yep.
one house, and then it's miles and miles and miles, and not even a street light or not even a street light, but a mailbox or anything.
Yep.
You're out in the middle of BF fucking E. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Middle of nowhere.
it's not, and it's not like I said, like you said, it's not a friendly area to pull over either.
Hmm.
A lot of ditches and stuff because you're like basically like us right here. We're the 2 lane road, like me and JR. We're like the 2 lane roads, and the sides of the phone it's like woods. You have like maybe a small car is good to pull over, but a semi there's no room to pull over. There's
Yep.
a it's woods, solid woods. All right, guys, we got about 3 4 more minutes, and we're gonna hop over. I think Faye put the link in there for us, and Faye put your link in there also for get some people get some subs.
My subs are intact, bro.
I was thinking about you when I saw that. And I was like, man, that's a detour.
Yeah, bro.
No,
I
no,
got 95.
and then anything about that, it's not a short detour. It's a long detour.
Yeah.
Mm, yep. So you went 90. I know what you did. You went 95 to Melbourne and cut across that way,
Yeah.
and that's a long ways too. Mm.
Yeah. It took me like it
Which
literally backed me up like an hour and 40 minutes.
each way, didn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Because honestly, when I got to Orlando almost at 8:30 at night.
Well, because you go to St. Cloud. In St. Cloud, the area you go, from Orlando? Kissimmee,
I
St.
get
Cloud?
I get turnpike all the way to 254,
That's St. Cloud, isn't it? I
and
think.
I get in 254. I make a right, and the building is right there.
Yeah, so you're like St. Cloud, Kissimmee.
It's like half a mile away from the turnpike. The
Well,
building.
see, the turnpike, you know how 95 is all where y'all at? It goes like this, and then the turnpike does this, and
Yeah.
95 keeps going up.
Yeah.
So when you had to go, you had that long trek across this way going on 95.
Hmm.
Like from Melbourne to there, that's a long little trek. Yeah,
Yeah. It opens up, man. It really like delays you, man.
yeah. Well, I mean, you have to go you have to go way off to the east, and then you cut back to the west.
Yep.
And even those roads are kind of tight, and narrow too. Some.
And it's kind of funny because the 95 goes right across the turnpike. There's a
Yeah,
position there. It goes right across it, and it turns the other way.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It
So
does this when you're down there in Jupiter. Y'all like when you're
yeah.
in Jupiter and Palm Beach is like this. Well,
Yep.
Palm Beach is a little far apart. It goes like this, real close.
Yep.
Then the turnpike goes over it, and then 95 goes that way.
Yep.
Yeah, Jupiter. I mean, I know. Around Jupiter, we mention that we was last not this Friday, but the Friday before we had to go down to Lake Worth to play for a football game. We had to go to this private school down there called Juan Garcia. Dude, this place was like a mini college.
Hmm.
Had a blue turf field, multi-million-dollar. I mean, we looked like a shanty town school compared to this school. It was just high end, everything. And we got our butt whooped real bad. But when we was coming back, and coach was talking to the other coach. I was in the back seat. He was talking. And we were supposed to go 7:10 to hit back, go for hit to Palm Beach, go to Indian Town that way.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't see it. It was a lot of traffic on the road. Coach said, "Well, we on the right road? Where are we fixing to turn?" I looked at, we were past Jupiter. I was like, oh crap, we already passed the road. I said, well, we go down to Port St. Lucie, and they got right there at right there across the, right town. We get on Midway Road and stuff. But he got off at Becker Road, and I haven't been down Becker Road in a long time. Where the turnpike way in, and you have to go. I said, well, you can hit that, hit 95, and then we can hit Midway.
Yeah.
Well, he passed Midway. He passed the 95, and I was like, oh shit, coach, you just missed the road. So I said, it's fine. We're on Becker. It cuts back all the way to Traditions. I haven't been that road in a while. It's mostly warehouses and just middle of nowhere back there. We're going back there, and it just couldn't see nothing. It was just turn. And we got GPS. Sort of got us also made us turn this road. And it made us, we went down this road, and literally, and we started going down this 2-lane road. It was going away from Port St. So I thought we were going to connect up to Martin County Road or something, the one that goes on Martin County grade.
Yeah.
But dude, we didn't know what. Dude, all 3 of our GPSs was not working great. It was basically showing we were driving in the middle of a cow pasture.
Wow. So you guys were lost.
Dude, we was like, well, this road's got to go. I said, Coach, as long as we don't get on a dirt road, it starts getting on a clay red road, we're good. I mean, if we get in there, then we got to worry. So, but this road, dude, I swear to God, we went like this and turned it must have looped us all the way back into Indiantown. So we probably went 30 miles out of our way. And we finally got in, it went in the back, like a road into Indiantown. I never went down that road before. So we got there, and I said, well, we're back on 17, the road we were supposed to be on. So we were like 30, 40 minutes behind the rest of them. But I was like, damn it, man. I saw I was saying, you get on out there on that roads past Yeehaw, you get the GPS, and GPS is driving like there's no road. It's like in the middle of a cow pasture. That's the way it was showing. It's like we're in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing on the GPS. It's just a green pasture.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, guys, we've been 30 minutes. This man wants to get his live going, so thank you everybody for coming on in. We got a big topic coming up on his show here in a few minutes. Give us a few minutes. The links are in the chat, guys. So go over to JR. Subscribe to every one of them links. Got Face and everybody's in there. But subscribe to JRTrucking so you can come and join us on that. We're going to talk about that big topic about that incident over in Fort Pierce. And maybe a few other incidents was tied into that because there's been a couple of things. So, all right, join us in a few, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, and we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, peace. Thank you, guys, once again. We're going to be trying to do more of these shows, inspirational, and talking about facts. So, all right, guys, thank you. We'll see you in a few minutes.